Let's go.
Welcome everybody to another motherfucking podcast. Another game night here. Back at it with another D&D episode. This is 6 or 5. I don't remember. Shut the fuck up, Don. I'm Jay.
I'm Tron.
Zoria 13.
Abraxas. Osiris Gaming.
And just like your favorite cartoons, we are wearing the
Eat
same
the cat!
wearing the same clothes.
Eat the
again.
cat!
Eat the cat.
Eat the
We're
cat.
not trying to grow beards. Also, I do apologize for our
It's a
fans.
proven fact it doesn't.
I don't care. It's
Right.
fun to eat the
Tell me, guys,
cat.
we got to do a public apology for our fans over in the Asian community because Adontron's being rude and they don't know what this is. They can't see it. They don't know
What
this
is it?
is.
This is not something I did. This is something that
This is
he
something-
said.
He said
Long time
he said,
ago.
he said Asians can't say they're yellows.
No, they can't. Right.
He went to say L's and it turned into yellow. So now he's continuing with being rude and saying, this. They don't know what this is now. They can't. To them, this is blurred out. They don't know what this is.
What is it?
I'm not saying they can't say it.
You should edit it and be like blurred out.
It's just like
No,
a
that'd be
blur
great.
that's coming across the screen every time.
Yep.
Okay, let's stop being racist to the whole nation of people.
It's not a whole nation.
So we're-
I said nothing.
Whole
Racist.
country, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Whatever. So we're
My
back.
Asian community, I love you.
We are back in Dungeons and Dragons yet again. We're picking up where we left
I
off
love
before.
Asians.
That's my type. Yeah,
I dig it.
They're everyone's type.
I would
If
take
they can bone
They're
me
universal.
and
They're not
make-
your type.
Fuck.
No.
Hold up, time
No,
out.
I said they're basically
No,
everyone's
no, I
type.
know.
It's like a
I
universal.
know
Yeah.
people that would
Yeah.
turn away an Asian in a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, they're not in
That's
this
racist.
room.
Listen.
So,
No, they're Asian too.
racist.
Yo, if you could bone me and make lo mein, that would be the perfect fucking time.
We left off dropping the gnome in the thing. He got out. We locked the skeleton in, and now we're all in the hallway huddled.
So
together.
we're gonna swing back to the DM to get us caught up. Go.
Hashtag tight egg rolls.
This is not for kids.
This is
Never
not
for kids.
This is not for Asians.
No, it's not.
Mind you, we all love them. God.
So last we left our heroes. They had just
We're
taken.
heroes?
I am.
Both of us, we've been holding the
I'm
fort.
trying to not call you guys stooges.
That seems more appropriate.
It's way more appropriate.
Last we left our stooges. They had taken an artifact from a room that was hiding
Guarded.
some skeletons,
Yeah, it's guarded by skeletons.
and they're not necessarily sure whether the threat is over yet or not.
Whatever. We're in the hallway. Doors closed. I'm just gonna book it to back in this main room.
I
Go to
say
this
we
door.
all go to the other door.
Is it still
So
in
you're
your
just
mouth?
booking it there?
Yeah,
We're
we're
all
all combat,
going.
so I can move
Let's
all
just
over
all
here.
go over.
Shouldn't you guys heal yourselves back up at this thing?
Okay, no. Yes. They
Yes.
play into this on the way back.
Yes.
And you're gonna drink?
Sippy sips.
Okay. Drink.
And then walk to the door and put the item
Put
in.
your stuff back at max health.
So I'm back at 10 health.
You're just like
After
looking at him.
taking this drink, although you do feel the effects, it doesn't seem that it's happened as quickly as before. So
So we're
this
still
is not
still at
something.
7.
No,
No, it's
I'm up at 10.
Yeah.
temporary HP then.
but no, it doesn't seem like
I'm turning this off.
the healing effects took place as quickly as they did last time. So you're not sure whether this is going to continue to work.
If I shove the item in the water, does it have any effect?
Probably clean it off.
No, it just ends up turning the pool of water with a little
Sucks
bit
for
of
you
green
guys.
color.
I already drank at it before you did that.
Alright, so we're at the door,
I never
right?
even took any damage. So
We're shoving
Yes,
it into
we
the
know
door
this.
hole.
Okay, so you're putting the.
Yes, it's in the door hole
Okay,
where
so-
the goblin's hand was once.
I'm gonna need all of you to make
Shit.
a wisdom saving throw.
Shit! I'm
I
not good with
hate
this.
you
What is
guys.
Is
that?
that still a D20?
This is D20, right?
Yes.
Why are you making decisions for everybody?
I had the idol, and I did the most last
Because he
time. so-
moves before thinking.
I'm doing a wisdom check.
12 plus 13.
You get a 1, you don't know.
I have no wisdom.
He gonna die.
I did
He gonna
do
get
11
laser beam.
plus 4.
I got a
so
1
I get a 5.
plus my
No, you
plus
critical
4.
fail. You critical fail.
All these good throws are happening right now. I need them to not.
So
By
as
18.
soon as Malvin places the disc into place, a sudden feeling of paralysis kind of sweeps over the group. You're aware of your surroundings. You can see everything still. You can hear everything, but you can't necessarily move.
Thank God.
As you're kind of stuck in this paralyzed state, you hear this voice, this disembodied voice from sounding like it's coming from everywhere in the room, that says, "Who are you, and what are you doing in my temple?"
We're here.
Counter, who are you and what are you doing in your temple?
Okay.
That's what you say.
He don't speak for all of us.
Counter your counter with you're an idiot.
Well, it's too late. You already spoke. So
I'm just going to remind you guys you're paralyzed, so if you are trying to talk, it's going to come off like... It was largely a rhetorical question.
Oh.
I should have said
Is
that.
this like a telepathy thing, or can we actually hear him?
It's definitely audible, you're hearing it, but it sounds like it's coming from everywhere in the room.
Fear fart.
What?
I have a fear fart.
you're paralyzed.
Is it like a long one? Or
Gotcha. I suppose that one, your sphincter
are you
could
gonna
work
roll for
still.
that?
He's
He asked-
paralyzed because his sphincter actually opened.
Turns into a shark.
Well, what happened was when I put the thing in, I was super excited, so it was like flared, and then when we got paralyzed, so it just escaped. The airboat was like.
And you know the bad part is if it's smelly, no one can really...
I wouldn't do anything
So
about
you
it.
gonna
And
roll
you're
for that
directly behind me too.
No, we're not going to roll to find out if it's smelly.
shit? Roll to see if
I
it's
said we're
sharp.
not going to roll to find out if
7.
it's smelly.
It's average. It's average.
It's an average
Everyone likes to
fart.
smell their
It's
own
like
breath.
a Chipotle instead of
Instead of a
A
Taco Bell.
boat?
yeah, instead of Taco
Yeah,
Bell.
like Taco Bell be fucking you.
I'd rather go
all the way up.
You're gonna shit yourself.
I'd rather have Taco Bell over Chipotle, anyways. That's my opinion. So that's.
No, that's my
That means
opinion
it
as
smells
well.
like bad.
Huh?
All right.
So,
I had Chipotle the other day.
shortly after you hear the voice, this presence materializes right here, kind of hovering.
Next to him.
Yeah.
Next to the Greek.
Hovering.
I'm not ready to die yet. I'm paralyzed.
Hovering
so happy
over
I'm the farthest.
the chasm.
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 It depends.
It's about
on
to be
your, it
the
depends on your.
type
Depends if you're
Chasm.
British or American. It's a chasm.
Chasm. And
For our
this
British viewers, it's
figure-
chasm.
grabs Horses by the shoulder and then turns him to face him and says, "You're trespassing where you're not wanted. I shall teach you a lesson." Now, what happens is this figure starts, he lets go and starts doing a chant and movements with his hands. It looks like he's casting a spell. As he's doing that, Horses starts violently like shaking and convulsing. The weird thing is that looking at this figure also looks surprised by the result. Stops casting his spell and is looking quizzically at
Someone else
Horses.
is casting the spell.
Horses keeps violently shaking it to the point to where like so visibly that you can hear some bones kind of breaking and it sounds like some very disgusting and horrible painful things are happening to his
Save roll.
Save me.
I wanna sharp myself so hard the smell smacks him back to life.
and then in a
He's dead?
gruesome, what I can only describe as explosion, Horses is rendered into tiny filaments and in pieces and scattered across the room.
Question. Nope. Is this stuff still available for grabs?
Everything is pretty much destroyed.
Okay.
Everything is
destroyed.
Standing
Everything's destroyed.
in
It's
his
gold.
place
It's also destroyed.
is a figure that looks vaguely elven, but much more pronounced features, covered in gore with also a shocked look on his face.
Is he naked?
He is.
Why does he have to be naked?
He's-
He just exploded from the inside of a body. I don't
No,
expect clothes
he's
to be on him.
He's clothed.
Wearing
He is
chainmail.
clothed.
You missed the
Clothed.
plural.
At this point, the figure who's hovering above the chasm is a little taken aback as well. This was not the expected result. and then dematerializes and fades away. At that point, as soon as he fades away, you all can move again.
Who the fuck are you?
Alright, so
Can I kick him off the edge? And, out
No,
of
you
fear?
cannot.
Who says I can't? I can do a roll.
Wait.
Alright.
So he basically did a Ripley.
Pretty
Did.
much.
Yeah.
So my first question is, who the fuck are you?
My name is Trey Shen, and
Can I kick him in the cabin?
no, you cannot
Why not?
because
He's still talking.
I'm still talking.
That's the perfect time you're not even expecting it.
I am
Do a
going
Sparta.
to.
No, you're talking. You can't move
So-
while you're talking.
No,
Yes, I can.
Look, that's where you have to step around me to get to it. You see that? Just
Well,
here.
No, this is where he was originally. So basically, the guy's still there. He's in place of where.
Exactly. So,
Right. No.
He's trying to
it's
move.
exploded.
anyways, all right. What the hell are you?
So anyway, so my name is Trey Shen. I sensed that Horsease was about to die, and he needs to, and I need to take this gemstone to the Nine Hells. So I'm gonna be here now instead of him. I'm just gonna
What
step
gem?
out.
What gem are you taking where?
The gemstone that was in his forehead. I now have it inside of me.
He had a gem in his forehead the whole time.
Yeah, no one even knows.
Your vision?
No. Orseus had a gemstone inside of his forehead that carried the souls.
Fucking vision.
Did he have a headband on? I don't recall seeing this.
So I just like to ask a question. You knew he was about to die, but instead of saving him, you just said, "I'll kill you anyway."
No, it
Why were
wasn't
you
my
inside
intention.
him?
It wasn't my intention to kill him.
Did you crawl in
I-
his anus and wait there?
So I am a part of a higher elven structure that maintains the order and balance across all of the realms.
How did you get inside of him?
I didn't intend to teleport inside of him. That was an accident. I had to cast a spell. I was
so you
way out on the
teleport
outlands.
inside of him.
Accidentally, yes. I meant to
You
teleport
were inside
next
another man.
I wasn't inside of another
This is
man.
why you only teleport to places you have already been.
This is true. I've never been here before.
Now there's
and-
2 elves.
Yes, there's 2 elves, but
Wait, what kind of
I'm-
elf are you?
I'm a full elf, and I am a higher elf.
Him and I don't get along.
Yeah, we probably won't.
Can I
But
kick him in
I'm
the
just,
chasm?
I'm just gonna step around this blood and body, and I'm just gonna make my way.
Why are you going that way if we gotta go through the door?
We
Wait.
don't, or do we? Either way, I'm just gonna get
There's a
moving.
door. I want
I
you to
feel like he
better
just
be
wants to
tread
get
by the
away
door.
from the
I
guy.
just want to get away from the chasm right now. So
Still next to it.
All
yeah,
right.
but I'm not. In
I can
the,
throw him in.
I got rope. I want to roll to create a lasso him, and then jump myself in the cavern. As I jump in, pull him down, then hoisting myself up and grabbing the ledge.
Fine, I'm gonna do an acrobatics check, and I'm gonna make sure that I don't fall in. You're an asshole.
You're willingly jumping into this?
Yes.
You are aware that if you roll a 1,
I'm perfectly fine with that.
I'm gonna catch him at the
You
end.
don't have a character to know
Okay,
if I
so-
die.
alright.
Fred's just like, everybody's dying. I'm not okay with this.
Who he is or whatever.
Okay.
You're supposed to open the door. The
I'm not-
door's open now.
It's like the first rule of improv. I'm not going to say no, but.
How far is your lasso, by the way?
19.
Plus my. Do I get a what kind of thing with those athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
So I get a +2, so that's a 21.
Okay, so that's.
Stop moving now!
Ah, you was here.
That's.
No, we're not in combat. I'm clearly just moving
You
away.
can't.
Well,
He's in
You're
combat.
in
now.
action
so
right now.
since we're doing these, unfortunately, you're going to have to.
You're
Suck
stuck.
it, son.
That's to lasso him.
Lasso and jump at the same time, though, right?
No.
No, you gotta roll through.
You
Yeah,
had
you're
to be
doing an
successful with the
acrobatics check.
lasso.
Oh, I got you.
So now you're wanting to jump into the cavern. Oh, wait, what he has to do. We're going to do athletics.
Right, I have to do an athletics check.
Or actually acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics.
You gotta
check,
beat a
that's what I thought.
21, son.
So what the hell is the saving for? 13.
13 plus 7, so I'm at 20.
And I'm at 21. I win.
So you lassoed me. Congratulations.
Okay, so
You gotta
now
roll
if you want
again.
to jump
If anything, so
into the chasm.
I just want to back this up. If
So,
I'm
isn't
one
he
away
lighter
from
than you?
He's still lassoed.
right, but is
Wow.
it like a full lasso
Super
because I rolled
I beat
so
you.
close?
No,
to
Yeah,
I
he
beat
got
you.
it on you.
I got you good, son. You're mine.
All right, I feel like a lower roll would be like around my waist, whereas like a high roll would be like around maybe my arm.
The roll doesn't dictate the
It just
height
means I
of
win.
the lasso.
It just dictates
Whatever.
it being successful.
The
He's
game,
like, I just
listen,
got
the game is called I win. Alright? I win.
Yours not.
So now you have to jump into the chasm in order to decide.
Well, no, he has
Hey,
to roll for that
Hey,
shit.
I got you, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do to help you, but I got you.
Go ahead.
You forgot who you play with.
Oh wait, I'm gonna roll Tie a rope around his leg.
Why don't you guys
So-
like me?
To lasso him?
We don't trust you. You just exploded the guy that we already didn't trust.
Right, you don't trust me and I killed him.
Okay.
That means nothing to me.
Okay, hang on.
In our defense, you freaked out the guy.
I saved all of you by having him leave.
Do me a favor, everyone make a perception check.
Damn it!
14. Do I get anything
8.
plus perception?
He got 8.
Plus
Oh,
my
yeah, you
perception.
do. Hang
I
on.
got a 3.
You do. Hang on. What'd you roll though?
14.
Perception is a 6, so I got a
Man, I rolled an 8 plus
I got 15.
4, so I'm 12.
He's like, this is supposed
Plus
to
what?
be easy.
Perception roll.
No, not easy. Just like
Plus 2.
It's supposed to be a clean story.
It's never gonna be a clean story. Not until we all agree
Hey,
to come
hey,
to terms
Whatever.
with each
You
other.
already lassoed.
I'm gonna tie a rope around your foot. When you jump in,
What were you?
I got you. I'm pulling you out.
What's your perception?
15.
Oh yeah, you got me.
I got a 14, but he's still looking at my bonus.
yeah, sorry.
Technically, I don't have to roll because you're willing to let
No,
me
he
tie.
made us all run.
No, what I'm saying is
Perception.
me
Okay.
helping
Okay.
you out.
You're like a +1. You're like a 15.
So you get the lasso
Maybe you got the charger over
around
there?
this new
Are you,
person,
what percentage
right?
are you at?
and as you're turning to face
You're
and
at
jump
28%?
into the
I thought you've been
chasm,
charging your phone this whole time.
you notice that there is a figure standing
No.
right around the corner in the hallway.
There's a figure.
Yeah, there's
There's
someone
right
standing
behind
there.
you. You didn't check?
Am I able to,
You got asked. I'm at
make out any
15, that's
details
fine.
about this figure?
You'd have to.
No, my
get
stats
closer.
are on the phone.
By jumping over the chasm.
Over it or into it.
Did you?
I got you, bro. Let's
Yeah,
do this.
we-
2 quarters?
All right,
The other
all
cord's
right,
in the car,
all right.
right?
Up to you.
Drove the elf.
No,
He's
no,
lighter.
shush. So he's lassoed. He's. How long is he lassoed for with the last I got?
He'd have to
Roll to get out.
He'd have to roll to get out of that. Yeah.
Would I have to counter roll against him to
No,
save?
it would. He would have to do like an actual athletics, like strength check.
So if he's just lassoed now, so can he move at all? If I have him lassoed.
If he tries to move, then that would be athletics versus athletics.
Okay.
However, if you were to have a friend
I got him.
help you, then
Hog tie him.
Let's do this.
He would have to. He would have to roll with disadvantage.
You're,
Yes, me.
You're rolling to not be hog-tied.
Why are you guys hog
We don't know you just exploded someone that we kind of knew
And I
but
just
didn't know he had a
saved
gem
your
because he was wearing a
lives.
hand.
How?
Because the other guy didn't know what was happening.
We
He
don't
left.
know if he was
That
going to
doesn't
invite us
sound
over to
like-
drinks.
Okay,
You don't know
he
what's
was
going to
So
happen.
he has to roll twice.
You basically freaked everybody
Yeah,
out.
he rolls twice and keeps the lower number.
Oh, you have disadvantage. Yeah, you lassoed. So that's
13.
13.
Ooh, roll that. Oh man, soon get roll again. You got another one, buddy.
This is not. Roll again.
14. So I keep the 13.
Yeah.
Come on, Jake. He gets a bonus, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he gets
Athletics, right?
bonus.
That's like 7 for you. isn't it?
5.
So he wins.
That's 15.
13 over 15 over 13. So you just got hogtied. So you ain't moving nowhere.
Why? You guys are so.
We don't fucking trust you. You're hogtied.
Listen,
Someone's
you're
gonna
dealing
have
with
to
people
talk
who
their way
let
out
me
of this, I
locked
guess.
into a room with a skeleton.
So, since
Wait.
he's hog-tied,
Wait, I just want.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That was actually. You go ahead.
That was gonna be his sound.
I just wanted him hogtied so that way, one, because we did a perception roll, I saw someone standing in this corner.
but first, let's get rid of him and then we do
No.
him.
I also did
No.
a perception roll. Did I not see anything?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't explained. You weren't paying attention.
Tie the rope to your
Yeah.
arrows.
Anyways, no. So, before we do anything, I want to check this room before we proceed any further.
There's a guy
Is there anything-
standing in the corner.
He's around a chasm. He has to walk around. We're clearly going to see him if he comes this way. He's hiding in the corner for a reason. He's not going anywhere. What's in this room?
Now that you guys have
He's
actually
hog-tied. I'm good.
turned your attention to the door, you notice that it's actually open from the disc that you placed into it. You can see that it's an open door.
Stick your hand in.
We're sending the little one in to check.
So it's like
Just
open?
on the you're right. Just on the other side is a small little area, and it looks like it
Still
may
on?
open up a little bit to the right.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going.
I don't know. That's what we thought last
Okay,
time.
so you're gonna step
Okay, we're
in.
good.
I'm in. I'm going like 2 squares and
I believe so.
So once you step in, you see that
Wait,
this
did you
is
do a
lit
perception
another.
check to see how far that goes?
no, I just went in. I just walked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walls to the walls.
You see that this is a hallway, much like the other one. However, this one is descending down and going downstairs. It's
Great.
Okay,
very
so
dark, but with your vision, you're able to see that at the bottom of these stairs is a double-sided iron door.
So your lightning ain't gonna work. So do you?
I'm not
do
choosing
you,
to do it.
It doesn't have lightning.
All right, so I'm gonna tell him how much.
Because none of us knows what's down here.
So
except
I'm gonna
for
walk
you,
back. I'm gonna tell him that I saw someone over here, and I want him to go check it out for me. I saw someone over here. Go check it out for me. Get it? Got it. Do it. You have the most health.
Actually,
I did.
I'm back at full health.
I just.
Oh, we all took a sip.
I'm
didn't we?
hogtied, but you guys didn't mouth me over. I'm actually stronger than you guys.
No,
right
we don't trust
So-
you. All right, we haven't had a
I'm
conversation.
not in
yet.
combat yet, so I can just move wherever.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, but do me a favor. Like, I'm gonna have you roll a perception check for the point where you get right on this side of the chasm.
Okay.
Do you want me to go
And,
check it out?
I told him.
It's
So
so
check
I'm
it out.
hogtied.
I'd rather him go
You're,
downstairs.
you're guarding hogtied.
You can still
boy.
speak.
I'd rather
Yeah.
you be guarding
I'm gonna do a
hogtied.
perception
boy.
check.
So let's
I'd rather
see.
him
Okay.
go downstairs and check
What
that
was his
iron door.
perception check originally?
No, the door's fine right now. I want us all to go to the iron door, but I want to check out this first to see. I was thinking
Let's
this
have
would be
you
a
5.
Let's have you
I don't
go
see anything.
because if someone attacks you, I can still throw my darts.
So the iron door ain't happening with that.
Wait,
I thought
how
this was a
does the
treasure
gate
room,
code
so we're
ring
fine with here.
It'll say the front.
Oh,
Yeah. So I want him to go check on him because you have him hogtied and you're stronger.
Can I just
Then-
drag
then
him
no.
with me?
No.
And if anything, we can use him as
No,
a
because
shield.
I still got possibly questions for that
If
one.
you throw me, I will
Just go check it
shine
out,
right
damn
now.
it.
I'll just go. I've been surviving the most.
You gotta do a
Perception check.
roll.
Yeah, you do a perception check. Remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. 16
Damn.
plus 4.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you were actually coming around this side, you looked down the hallway and noticed that there is a figure who just kind of stepped down the stairs and was on their way out.
So somebody's watching.
So somebody's
Did
watching
you,
us.
did you see any details? Did you see any details? Maybe the
Can you
color of the
see-
cloak or anything? Nothing?
He did notice that there was a dark kind of cloak that this figure was wearing.
Can
Great.
you
Could have
tell
been
the,
anybody at this point.
can you tell the aura that
You
was
see,
around?
you should have gone. You had the best
Aura?
vision.
Can you sense its aura?
That's what you have to
Jump
do.
in.
He's a
Yeah.
monk.
So he saw nothing. So
So someone's there.
before,
Yeah, but you-
okay, but you saw it.
But he ran out. Ran.
So
away.
basically, all right, let's regroup real quick. And do we want to run some questions by this guy?
Not right now.
See? So we're just gonna
I
drag
mean,
him
I'm
with
not
us.
going in
Yeah.
there.
All right, so we're just gonna drag him with us down to the double doors.
Okay.
So we're all on this side.
We're all down here by these double doors, wherever the double doors are.
Yeah, there's
Alright.
no point drawing it. You're there
So-
at the doors.
so-
Were any of you making an attempt to be quiet at all?
No, we're
not
dragging
really.
a body,
I'm the
so we don't
quietest
really care.
person right now.
Maybe
I
not.
mean,
You're making a
all
lot of stumps against the stairs that we're going
I-
down.
Do we really need to? Because we know he'll never.
No.
So now that we're out the
You're
doors,
never
is there like a keyhole or any cracks I can try and look through?
There's just a couple of doorknobs. It looks like.
Can we look through the doorknobs?
I'm gonna
there's
just,
no
keyhole?
holes. There's
I'm
no
gonna just
keyholes.
bust them open.
Wait, do you have
So you can kick it
a?
open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, don't you have a skill to try to like pick the lock?
It's
There's
not
no
locked.
lock. There's no lock on it.
There's no
They're
lock.
just
It's
doorknobs.
just
I
a
just
door.
kicked open.
Can't you just turn
Does
the knobs?
no one in this scene but me try to be stealthy at all?
Yeah,
I have no
I'm
need
being
right
as
now.
stealthy
I
as
just saw
possible.
someone explode in front of me,
And somebody come out.
I'm being as stealthy as
and then tell me that my old friend had a gem in his forehead, which I never saw in my life.
He was Vision at the
Great
end of
friend.
Infinity
Wait,
War.
was he your friend? He kind of abandoned us.
You heard me?
Great friend. by
But
the way.
he was united us while abandoning you. So
Adon. He was Vision in Infinity War. He blew up.
Yes, but no one's Scarlet Witch.
You are the Scarlet Witch.
technically, his then body became Scarlet Witch.
I
His dead body would be pieces.
Technically,
anymore.
I
No,
am
I'm
like
with
Spider-Man.
you, right?
You're not like Spider-Man at all.
No.
You're basically Peter Porker.
Not even.
Who
Peter
is
Porker was
badass,
like,
by the way?
Yeah, you gave him a compliment. He's more like
Pizza.
Okay, so you open the doors and you see this room has another pair of doors on the other side that are a little bit smaller than the ones that you just opened, and there's some sort of like blue glowing ring, script and writing, which you can't quite make out
Okay.
in the center.
Idea. Let's throw him in the middle of that circle.
It might do something. I'm down.
I'm down. You want to throw him in the middle?
Yeah, just are you gonna
Toss him.
untie
Toss
me
the
first?
gnome.
No.
No, toss
Wait,
him the gnome.
what you say me?
So you're gonna toss the elf?
You tossed the hogtie one.
So
don't,
we're gonna throw
we
the
may
hog
need him as
tie
big
in the
meat.
middle.
don't they
Okay.
need to do a strength
Alright.
check to see how far they're
Yes,
throwing
please.
things? Yeah.
Well, how about this?
And
Can I
if
just
both
drag?
of you are doing.
Can I just drag him over and just kick him in?
Well, no, because we're both elves. I wouldn't recommend that.
I'll just throw him in.
If we're both
Okay.
elves,
Athletics.
him and I are both in athletics. To throw him in. All right,
Yeah.
together. I have a 7
10. Well, 15. I got a 15.
plus. I'm at a 9.
So
So,
so you both kind of
16
a 1 and a 2
And I let go early.
and yeah, unfortunately let go a little early. He does go into the room, however, he's just on the other side of the door. He's not in the center of the circle.
Oh!
That's not you.
Why we don't just walk up a little bit then throw him?
That's what I was saying.
because y'all are-
Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
So I hit the floor and I
No,
agree
we were
that-
gonna walk up and then throw you in.
So I hit the floor and I agree that both of you are done.
Well, he's still hogtied, right?
Yeah.
Kick him in now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna boot him in.
Okay.
9 again.
4 plus your
9.
5, so 9.
So you guys place a couple of kicks into the side of this mysterious figure. Unfortunately, he doesn't really move much further.
God damn it, Elf, where you at?
You guys want me to roll to do this shit?
Yes,
why not?
Go ahead.
If you guys want, I can just like crawl in.
As they failed both their attempts, I'm gonna go in.
and do nothing.
It was my 9. Do I
So-
get any bonus?
Athletics.
Athletics, yeah.
My bonus for athletics is a +3. So I'm 11.
So again, we're talking about trying to move somebody with a kick. So
I'm
you're
just
not-
gonna boot him one good
You're
time.
not really making a lot of progress, but
But
at
do
this
all
point,
3 kicks?
all of you have taken quite a few turns kicking.
I'm gonna do one
This-
more,
this
and
person
we're gonna
is
call it
tied
done.
up.
Hold on, wait. Bro, you just want to roll into it for us?
No, you guys have been kicking.
Kick him again! Try to be civil.
8.
85.
12.
12.
cut
No,
up
13.
each foot.
It's 13.
13.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm at a 13. Can we just get him in the middle?
Yeah, I mean we're again talking about kicking someone to move them across the ground. It's not
Alright,
really doing a lot.
I'm just gonna roll him like you would
I'm
a
hogtied, to be
So you
honest
won't
with you.
have to
I
roll
can't
for
really.
that.
I want to do. Well, I got 19 anyways, so I would have ended at 21. So he's in the middle.
It's a shame you didn't kick him.
Right.
Uh,
I'm hogtied and I've been kicked multiple times.
okay.
By different feet.
A varying size.
All right. Does anything happen though?
No, he's just in the center of this ring.
And we can't read anything on the ring. None of these things.
No, it's not a language familiar to
Is
anybody.
it glowing at all?
What
It is
language
glowing,
is it?
yeah.
What language
Okay.
is it?
Make an Arcana check.
An Arcana check.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, was it there? Nope, this is the wrong guy.
7.
7.
And
Plus
what's
my
your?
Arcana. +2, so it's a 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look familiar to you at all.
Is it glowing? Like,
It is glowing.
Like something's gonna happen.
If I take my arrow and kind of scratch at it.
You're not. It doesn't. It does. It appears like it's engraved into the stone, and any attempts to scratch at it with your arrow don't seem to do anything.
Okay.
I did a perception check. I did a perception check and it's a 21. And I'm just looking around the room.
Is it saved?
What are you? So you're just inspecting the room?
Right, I'm inspecting the area.
And I'm
because-
sorry, what'd you roll again?
Total 21.
With all of his.
Okay, yeah, I guess I got it. So as you're looking around the room, you notice that there is a on this side of the room, it looks like there's just a very faint, like some of the stones in this area look a little different than they do in the rest of the room.
Alright, I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
So you noticed something that we're not supposed to know.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
The DM spoke it into existence, but y'all weren't a part of my perception check.
Alright. Alright, now that he's in the middle of the circle, should we ask him some questions?
In the future, if you want to keep whatever you learn secret, I can let you know on the download.
Yeah, we can.
They'll send you a text.
We're all just gonna kind of stand around.
Do we all roll for perception?
So
No,
as soon
I
as
did that on
all
my own.
4 of you are in the room, the door behind you slams shut violently.
Like that movie.
Good job.
And then you hear another disembodied voice, but it's not like the last one that you heard with the figure who materialized out of nowhere. This one sounds vaguely metallic in nature and says, I'm sorry, give me a sec.
Does he want to sacrifice?
Good job, guys.
What begins has no end, yet ends all that begins.
I can't hear you.
What begins has no ends.
Okay, cool.
But
Yet
what-
ends all that begins.
Cool.
Okay, can we
You suck.
can we talk to this person? This voice?
No, it's a riddle.
Oh.
a riddle.
It wants an answer.
What ends shall begin?
What begins has no end, and what ends begins, right?
No, what did you say?
All of the fucking words.
Gnomes have bad memories.
What did you say?
I'll repeat it one more time without requiring rolls
Okay.
for this.
This thing's gonna be so pissed with
And
us.
I'll say it in a normal voice just so you guys can
No,
hear.
say it in the funny voice again. Do it right.
What begins but has no end, yet ends all that begins.
What begins but has no end, and ends that all that begins.
Hey, no, you should probably write this down.
I'm just repeating.
I don't give a shit. I'm tied in the middle of this room.
Cycle of life and death.
A circle.
That's a good point.
There's no corners to get stuck in. Because
Life is like a circle. It's a circle.
It's not like a triangle where you guys
Its corners is like a circle.
Quite
Love is like a circle.
It's time.
There's no box.
Can we get a response?
No, well, I mean, there's nothing to respond to.
Oh, so
No.
you're just talking?
There's no. So you guys are throwing these words out, but there's not a clear, direct answer being given. So there's no response to make to it.
Okay, so we're good.
No.
Let's check that locked door.
I kind of feel like that is going to come back and bite us in the ass.
Just remember what that was,
Yeah, no,
and think about it for the future.
And I'm tied up in the middle of this room. Good job, guys.
I'm going to check
Okay.
this locked door.
Hold on, wait. I still want to get some information on this guy.
All right, let's question him then.
Alright, so who?
Do we do torture?
What's your torture?
Alright,
sign?
I'm
Maybe we have
already
a hard
been
time.
tortured. You guys have kicked me, thrown me down some stairs.
You didn't want to
Dragged
move
me.
money on. That's not our fault.
You killed one of our crew.
You
I
literally
didn't
popped
kill
out
him.
of
He was in the
somebody.
way.
Let me ask you this. Why are you here?
To preserve the balance.
Of what?
Of both chaos and good.
If I may interject, what is preserving the balance by exploding out first?
So again, that was an accident. I've never teleported somewhere I wasn't sure of. It was actually a really dark area.
Yeah, it's
I
called
couldn't,
mass.
I couldn't really tell where I was going.
So what is your whole objective of being here?
My objective is, so as much as you guys failed to notice about your friend, he did have a gemstone in the center of his forehead.
He was wearing a bandana. It wasn't our fault.
He was the result of a accidental ritual that caused all of the souls of his tribe to be stored inside.
Alright, enough said. I'm going to use my little axe to cut off his ropes. He's loose. I'm done with his explanation.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
love having
no
conversations
patience.
with you, Dragon.
Yeah. I don't fear him.
Does he need to roll for that?
No, he doesn't.
No, he just cuts
He just
I was
released
hoping
him.
to cut him by mistake.
Could we just been tied and saved the rope? Damn it!
I mean, you technically
Well,
can.
now you have like more rope.
Right, now
Like,
you have more
It's
short
shorter pieces.
You have an extra piece of rope now.
Instead of 50 feet, you got 25.
You have more shoelaces.
2
All
of
right,
25.
Alright, buddy. So you want to help us out? Have you noticed anything about this room that we may not have picked up on yet?
Yeah, there's a, looks like that those rocks over there on against the wall are actually a little bit different in shade and texture
Want to go kick him down?
than the other room.
Yeah, I can kick them down.
You guys already kicked me.
No.
No,
not
we're talking
you,
about the
rocks.
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 Sorry, you're not very clear.
So we want to do like a perception or just kick the
It's
rocks?
the stone wall. Part of the stone wall is what looks different.
Can we break it?
Yeah, you can try.
You try. I'm just gonna,
You got the most strength over there.
I'm just gonna step back.
I don't trust this.
You never trust anything. That's why we lock you into places with things.
This is why I don't trust because you lock me
In
away.
all honesty, though, he's still got it worse than you.
I got a 20.
There you go.
Okay. So you're trying to what? Kick the door down, or kick
They're trying to kick the
wall?
wall.
Okay.
This guy.
So you go to kick
That's an
it.
athletic, right? That's
Yeah,
a
no, that's a
25.
natural
Yeah,
20.
you,
Like
yeah,
that's
you don't need to do anything.
That's the
on it.
best you can do. Unfortunately, it is magically
Enchanted.
protected, and as soon as your boot strikes the wall,
Not wearing boots.
you again hear what begins but has no end, yet ends all that begins.
Time.
Are you speaking that to the wall?
No, it's the riddle that's saying.
Every time it's
Incorrect.
Thank you. Anytime it comes up, I'm gonna shout something.
How many tries we got?
It's a riddle. It's a magical riddle inside of this room.
Alright, Mr.
All right.
Balance.
Dragonborn's wife. Approach.
Wait, is it?
Come here!
Like, ain't no dragonborn.
He's supposed to be the Dragonborn.
There's a riddle. Nobody
Oh,
can.
hell no. What?
What's the riddle?
What begins?
You already fucked it up. What's the riddle?
What begins but
started
has no end, yet ends all that begins.
I have to write this shit down. Wait, say it one more time.
What begins but has no end, yet ends all that begins.
Is it E?
Hold on.
No.
Yeah, like
Incorrect.
Yeah, she gave up.
What ends?
Wait, what begins but
That has no end.
but has no end.
But ends all.
That begins.
An echo. No?
Incorrect.
Damn it, try it.
What begins that has no end.
And
I say and.
You need to write. You really
That
do need
ain't
to
no
write
end.
it.
No end.
Okay, can I make my
And
next official piece?
all that
as a
begins.
circle?
Is it?
Incorrect.
Is it a period?
What is
What's
it?
the answer?
It's death.
Okay, so
The cycle of life and death.
you said life and death.
You're picking and choosing here.
I'm not choosing anything.
It's literally the
Wizard's
answer.
the one that did this.
Ah, so it's a wizard.
Really coming from the guy that ain't said the damn riddle correct once.
Before I said death.
I'm not
As you
here
say-
for riddles.
As you say the word death, the section of the wall you noticed earlier recedes into it and then slides to the left, and you see a chest sitting on a pedestal.
Where's that
What's
wall?
it on
Is
the
it
chest?
just the wall over here?
Let's
Should
go
have
for
Yeah,
the chest.
there's no. It's just a small little recess.
Should have
chest.
I'm going for the chest.
You going for the chest?
I'm going for the chest.
Going for the chest. It's going for the chest.
Okay.
I'm a chest guy.
It might be a mimic.
He's in the room with the chest.
So you gonna open it?
Yep.
Okay. So as you
Prison of the gods.
open this chest, a faint blue glow starts to kind of emanate, and as you're looking down, you notice that although the chest itself is only about this wide, the interior is much wider. There's a very large axe placed in this section of the chest.
It's a TARDIS.
You got a new weapon.
It's
So I
bigger
pick
on
it
the
up.
inside.
Okay, so you pick it up, and you can feel a slight energy radiating from it. In order to learn all of its properties, you would have to spend an hour, not real time obviously, but like spend some time like studying it and
With my first action was that.
You gotta waste our time.
Are you gonna drop your axe? And
No!
Drop your axe and keep it.
I'm gonna keep it.
He rolled.
So, the monk notices and hears a little bit of a sound at the top of the stairs.
It's the person that you failed to look at coming
No,
back.
I didn't fail. He ran away.
He wasn't running away.
Those are
So I noticed someone at the top of the stairs, but the doors are still locked, right? Or did they open up?
Yeah, you
Oh,
said it was
I
closed.
apologize. Yeah, they would have opened up once the.
Once the riddle was
Okay.
solved.
So I'm able to run to the base of the stairs and see.
Ain't we locked in? Because the doors.
No.
are open.
As soon as you did
It's
this,
my fault. I should have
these
said it
doors
opened
opened
up when the
back
other part
up.
opened up too.
So I'm gonna run back to the base of the stairs.
Okay, and you have dark vision, right?
Up to
No.
60 feet.
I have night vision.
So as you step there and you see that there's a figure standing at the top of the stairs who quickly puts his hands in the air and says, I mean no harm. I think I can help.
Right on.
Well,
Basically, someone wants to help.
cool.
They're waving the white flag and everything.
Can I
I don't
approach?
trust. I still don't trust, but yeah.
You can approach
Can I have my
slowly.
bow at the ready? Alright, cool. Bow at the
Yes.
ready.
Alright.
I'm gonna use the axe in a minute, but proceed.
Okay, so this figure who's holding their hands in the air walks down and gets a little bit closer to the gnome, the monk, and says, I have to come clean. I have been following you only because I am a person who's interested in history, and with the recent events that have taken place, it seems that there is some things to be had here. And I have a little bit of a specialty when it comes to magical items, and I think I can tell you what yours does.
Proceed.
Your friend has his bow on me.
I'll signal to him when I want him to shoot you.
I just need to touch it for 5 minutes.
Just wants to
I
touch
don't
it.
trust you.
Fair enough.
Just let him do it.
At the very least, I can tell you that it is a magical weapon, and if you were to, spend a bit of time studying it, I'm sure you'd learn its properties.
Show me
but
what it does.
I would just need to touch it for
Lick it first.
5 minutes.
Go
Just
ahead.
one hand. I don't need to take it out
Go
of your
ahead.
hand. Okay, so
Lick the boot.
this person approaches, and as he steps into the room, you guys get a better look at him. He's actually got quite a few musical instruments strapped to his back.
Oh, he's a bard.
Wow, cool. We're doing a bard.
And he's got a slender sword strapped to his side, and a bow on his back as well.
Why are you trying to? I feel threatened by my position. I'll whip out my loot. Say base battle.
If you could just move him towards Zordal. Yeah, there we go. So he places his hand on the weapon, and as he does that, he doesn't actually close his eyes, but they film over with kind of like a milky white hue to them, like his pupils just kind of disappear. And it looks like he's kind of in a trance. A few minutes later, he comes out of it very suddenly and says, "That's quite a gem you have there. This weapon increases the damage that you would do against any sort of goblin-type creature. Tremendous amount of
Just
damage.
against goblins?
Goblin-type creatures.
Okay.
Yes. I would say that that's a very good find, and you should probably make sure that that's the weapon you're using from now on. I saw the goblin bodies back there earlier.
I'll take your advice under consideration.
You can use
Excellent.
any help you get.
Hey, shoot the man.
I don't think it's a good
Prepared
idea.
to roll a 1.
Wait. Any more information you have for us?
Is this as he's shooting at
No.
me, or?
He's not, he hasn't shot yet. I said wait. You took the haste over there. Wait.
I actually do, yes. I spent a bit of time, I've been traveling, and I spent a bit of time in the city that you guys came from, and the whole reason I even came this way is to actually lend you my assistance. I'm hoping that we can have some sort of a mutual understanding. I'm only seeking knowledge. knowledge. I collect as much as I can, but
Since you're seeking knowledge, I would accept your proposal. But anything that we come across, we keep.
all I care about is just learning.
And if I ever get the sense of that you have something up against your sleeve, my men will kill you.
That's fair. I'm not hiding anything.
Why isn't that? Stiffen and threaten. Walk up to him.
Um,
Loot battle.
Loot battle.
I would accept this loot battle.
Okay. We might as well do a roll off for that.
Oh, I got stuck. Doesn't count.
Okay.
That's stuck between a book.
Oh Jesus.
18.
18.
I also rolled an 18.
What about it? What's your
So,
number?
as you challenge this figure to a battle of musical instruments, you both frantically are playing the best songs you can think of off the top of your head, and,
Dueling banjos.
kind of going back and forth in a dueling banjo style. And it's a little difficult to actually find out who is coming out on top, but it's clear to everyone who's listening that they're both very talented musicians.
Alright.
Did you become best friends?
Did we just become best friends?
Alright. Enough of the bonding time.
One final thing I'd like to say. I was just mentioning I came from the town, and one of my specialties is I'm doing my best to kind of get some sort of cartography in place, because a lot of times it's difficult for people to get around, and going into dungeons like this by myself is just not an option. So I'm hoping that we can have some sort of mutual understanding. On that note, I would like to present you with a gift. Something I've drawn up of the local area.
Yeah, that's cool. It's in my head. That's fine.
What is this?
Now, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I'm staying.
No, what is this little figure that's here?
I think that's where we
That's
are.
where we are, right? This building? It has to be.
Here. Yeah. So, if you're looking at it, yes, you'll see the town on the southern end of the map, and the clearing in the tower in the center
Yeah,
is
where
where
we
we
are.
are now, yes.
Okay. So, there's here, but I'm more interested about this.
Ooh, I agree. I think that
Would you like to know the name of your weapon?
Yes.
Brunth.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds like a butch.
Off note. Is it in the Beyond?
No, I created it.
Ah.
You can still add it to your thing though.
I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like areas where you put in like descriptions
Hey,
or notes.
Equipment.
I'm sorry, kid. What am I calling you?
Oh yeah, what's this guy's
What?
name?
What's your name?
No one asked you for your name.
That's the first time someone
That
asked
was
me
your
that.
job,
Hang
dude.
on.
He met you first.
Nope. You took over.
So he asked, well, whoever, it doesn't matter, but asked my name. Oh, well, my gosh, my name is Watkins Daysnow. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Waddy.
I'm gonna call you Snow.
WD.
Are you friends with Sherlock?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, we can just call you Snow.
So,
Question for you, Snow.
wait.
Alright.
You drew this, right?
Yes.
So, meaning you've been to these areas that you drew.
I've seen them. I have not gone inside, and that's somewhat where I'm hoping that you gentlemen can
Okay,
help me.
can you lead me into this water serpent?
That's just something that people do on maps sometimes. They.
Then everything that comes out your mouth is a lie.
I'm sorry, I took a little bit of creative liberties.
I mean, if you're gonna draw something like that, I would hope that it was real so I can go and kill it.
I'm certain that there are creatures in the deep waters that probably.
Okay, so
are-
what is this castle that's in the air?
That's a very large citadel in the frozen waters of the north. I got close enough to see it, but I wasn't able to go inside.
Let's investigate. Drew?
We still got more doors.
After we're done here.
So we're going deeper?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright.
We're gonna go for the door.
So I'm gonna ask you, knowing your historical knowledge, or you're familiar with this area that we're in right now.
I'm actually very familiar. Yes. I've
So-
spent quite a bit of time here.
What's this temple for?
Well, the ruin itself, it was only just recently discovered and unearthed as a result of the earthquake that happened.
Okay, but you said you've been here a lot. Have you discovered anything of pertinence about this? Because we encountered an entity that was here that says this is his temple.
Something new, other than a goblin?
Yep.
Yes. You know that cavern
I
upstairs?
scared him off.
When he came and interrupted our fun time.
I must think on this. I don't have an answer right now, unfortunately.
Can you read?
Are you
the
familiar with this room that we're in, though?
I've never stepped foot.
Can you read the marks that are on the floor?
I'm not going to roll for myself, but I guess I am.
We're coming out with 50
Uh,
questions.
It doesn't
He's
look
the new guy now.
familiar to me. No, I'm not familiar with this.
All right, cool.
All right, so in this case, then, it's not familiar with anything on that.
Sherlock.
Okay.
Shoot.
Oh, the next door is locked.
The doors.
It is not locked.
Oh, so
I'm
these
gonna
doors
kick
are.
open those doors.
Okay. So as you do, you see a hallway
This one.
that goes down about. Oh, you know what? I can
Too many sides.
show you.
That's for the.
A good number of feet.
The 6? Yeah.
You gotta be really careful about it.
Yeah, that's my hand was shaking a little bit, but I couldn't get it.
Sorry. Just take me a minute.
What you did the 12. You did this one. Yeah, 12.
So you can see a hallway that goes down quite a number of feet and then looks like it breaks to the right.
Table shaking.
Break to the right.
Right lens on.
So we're gonna go to. I'm gonna go to the corner here.
Okay. Oh,
Wait, how you doing on your health?
How are you doing on the perception?
and this is snow. Or is anyone injured?
I'm not. I'm clean.
No,
Yeah.
I'm still good.
Uh,
He might be a little bit.
you know what? I'll be fine.
You took a couple hits.
No, didn't we all just drink water?
Yeah, we haven't been in a fight,
He's
so
been kicking it.
we're all still good.
He's
Okay.
fine.
He has a lot.
I just wanted to mention one of my many talents is the ability to heal, so I
Cool.
I'll
just wanted to
certainly
make sure
I'll
everyone was
certainly
okay.
take it.
I'm gonna take a perception roll.
You just read. You like.
They kicked me a lot.
Oh, I didn't have you.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Superficial
help.
bruises.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a perception roll.
You took a hit to your
Took a
self-esteem. That's what you took.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
a-
you don't
it's
need
a
to. So
damage
once you
myself,
get down to this end, you notice that the hallway then again breaks to the right, and as you come around the corner, you start to smell a very pungent, kind of sickly sweet scent.
And then we end up at the bar again.
Send the dark out.
This is a long way back to the bar.
Right. So I'll take point. Can I?
No, I was gonna go to the next corner.
I'll try and see if I can figure
Wait,
out.
are
that
you
smell.
are you going into?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you.
Are you gonna follow us?
Yes.
I'm at the next corner.
I just want to try and
I'll
figure
take
out what that smell is.
the flank.
Okay.
You
What?
can smell it from there.
I haven't moved. Sorry.
You
Okay.
can smell it. You can smell it. What are you rolling for?
To figure out what the smell is.
Five.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's a
have
5.
It's a little hard to tell whether it's some sort of fungus or the aftermath of a chili from your friend.
Try clipping your nose
Oh,
hairs.
wait, no.
Oh, I need to
Scratch that.
give myself some
Oh,
room.
he needs more room.
About to go. I need to get
The infinity. What were you doing?
I got up, my knee was hurting.
All right,
Were you
so
sitting?
No, that stool hurts after a while.
He needs padding.
My butt cheeks. My butt cheeks would.
Do you have like a pillow? You can put a pillow on it.
I don't want to fart on that pillow.
Blame it on the kids.
It's true. You make a good point.
Since you're up.
No. But on that note,
Time you.
I'll get quicker at doing this, I promise. I'm gonna borrow this.
Hey, it's a.
Okay.
Oh, that's a.
Okay, so as he steps around the corner, he can see this pool of water. However, like the pool above was nice and clean and crisp,
done.
had some life-giving qualities to it. This one clearly is where the stench is coming from. There's a greenish gray film across the top of the water, and upon closer inspection, you can see that there's pieces of hand and
John.
leg kind of bobbing in the foam, this sickly foam on top of the water. You see a table with some scattered papers, empty bottles in the corner next to it, and then another large iron door.
Did you hear any of that?
Nope.
Basically, you see a pool, and floating in and out of the surface of the pool
Snap, thank you.
is like body parts, and then
Very much.
You,
The green goo.
and then you see the table where there's what documents on top of the table,
Yeah, sure, whatever.
and a giant steel door.
Whatever, dude.
Do you want to move forward?
Sure. Let's do it.
He's moving forward.
I'm going to.
You're gonna go forward too. Where are you going?
Oh, wait, wait.
You gonna go by him?
I'm gonna go check out those papers.
You wanna go? Okay. So you wanna go by the papers?
Yeah.
You where you wanna be? You wanna be in the door or
Or
you wanna
wherever.
I'm gonna add that weapon for you.
Okay. We'll go out there, and then I'll hold a flank. I've been doing pretty well staying by everybody.
Well,
Doing me.
Well, actually, do you want to check the papers?
You want to dip your toes in the pool?
Sure.
I want to check the pool thing. I want to kind of take my arrow and see if I can scrape off some of the goo to kind of take a look at it.
I want to go in the water.
You're gonna go into the water without knowing what's in
Yeah,
it.
whatever. Let's see what
There's literally body parts floating in and out of the
So?
water.
I'm getting in the water.
okay.
Just
So
like your ancestors.
as you scoop, we'll get to the papers in a minute. As you scoop an arrow across the top and get some of the foam on there, it's clear that it's just kind of some sort of like decomposed, broken down flesh and viscera.
It was like a waste pit, kind of.
Yeah, I think that would probably be a good way to describe it. And as you're doing that,
Still
kind of
on the water.
inspecting it, being very methodical and looking at it, you look over to your left and see that your barbarian friend has just actually walked into it. It's about waist deep. And you start splashing.
There we go.
I'm watching my undercover.
Remember, you don't got pants.
Still washing
What
my
if some of
balls.
those things have a little
Oh.
weenie hole?
For the notes,
Six. Like a little parasite.
you're rifling through and nothing really seems to stand out, except you do come across a few things that describe horrible experiments that were being done on people who the goblins were capturing. One in particular, one in particular describes the process of skinning a child without killing it.
Whoa,
Um,
sounds tough.
You notice another note, however, underneath the other ones that has a handwriting is a very, very immaculate, very particular sort of flowing script. It was done by someone who's very, what you would assume would be very knowledgeable and intelligent. With detailed instructions telling the goblins to pack up most of the equipment and move it to the newer location that's been scouted out.
So,
Wait, can we determine like what is the language for the?
It's in common.
Oh, it's in common. Okay.
question: are we at the end of the little structure that we're in?
There's some
There's another gate.
gate or double door or something like that.
Can I
Does
inspect the gate? The steel gate?
Yeah, go
Hold
inspect
on.
it.
But
I don't know why you're
does it give the The location of the next place where they're moved to.
Does not.
So I'm gonna expect and like perception check on the door.
What are you checking for?
I want to see if. No, wait. Do I need to if it's locked? Does it look like it's locked?
Well, it's hard to answer that unless you know what you're trying to do.
I want to.
You want to see if it's locked?
I want
Are you trying to see if it's locked? Are you trying to see what's on the other side? What are you trying
Yeah,
to
I want to open it so I can see what's on the other side.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Stealth first, please.
Yes. 18.
Okay.
And do you need like a bonus on that or anything like that?
No, that's good.
Okay. So now I gotta roll.
No. To open the door, no.
Okay.
So, the monk approaches the doors quietly. For someone his size, you wouldn't suspect him to be able to move the door that heavy, that quietly.
Someone
Swings,
WD-40 does.
swings it open a little bit and gets a peek and into the room where
Got bigger.
This is an oddly structured castle.
Right?
Well, we're underneath right
I thought
now.
it was a circle.
I thought it was a circle too, but it's definitely not.
What begins but has no end.
Yeah.
Circle.
Death.
But ends but had no beginning.
Death.
you,
Still.
you have not gotten that right one time in your story. Not once.
It's still death.
I would never get it right.
So, as you peek around the room, you notice that there are also two goblins facing this structure.
Since we're not in
Yes.
combat, I could move freely, right?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm the one peeking into
Wait,
the room.
wait.
Before you do that though, can I check to see if there's any
You got goblins too. That's so
any
cool.
secret secrets on like hidden in the table or in the room itself?
So I'll.
Yeah, you
Or
do
yeah.
like a perception check for that room out there. Yeah. See if there's anything you guys missed.
16.
16, yeah.
What's your?
No, it doesn't look like there's anything that you haven't done covered
Since
yet.
we're not
So-
in combat.
So wait. I can close the door because I'm still stealth, right?
Well, you'd have to roll another stealth check.
Shut the
to
door.
close
They
it.
don't even know you.
They don't even know it, but you
Just
guys
be-
don't
just
even
be
know
like-
what I see. I'm the only one that sees it,
Just
right?
hand signs.
All right. But either way, okay. So we got two goblins. Can I see if they have bows and arrows?
You know what? I can just answer that for you. Hang on.
Yeah. I mean, passively. I have a 14
Okay,
for
so
my passive.
the goblin, we'll say the one on this side, you can see has a very large blade in its hand. Seems actually a little bit bigger than the other goblin next to it. It's a little hard to tell, but it looks like it has a stockier build to it.
Okay.
The one on the other side is very similar to the goblins that were encountered upstairs.
Cool.
Are they talking?
We're not in combat. We're moving
They
freely.
are talking.
I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Wait.
We're not in combat.
Right. We're not in combat. Please don't open the door.
The door's already open.
It's
No, no,
We
no.
open the door.
Crack
cracked
open.
He's peeked in.
Right. They haven't noticed us yet. Please don't open the door. Oh, that's gonna suck to
Yeah,
edit.
to that.
Screw all your planning.
Please don't open the door.
Head first.
Oh,
I'm attacking this guy. So it's 5.
So, where you're opening the door
All the way.
all the way?
damn.
enough for me to get through.
Are you going
Okay.
stealthily, or are you just gonna go balls to the wall again?
I'm
He
running.
always goes balls to the wall.
Okay.
I'm running.
So they're no longer gonna have. As soon as
There's
you
no
open the
element of
door,
surprise.
The goblins turn around.
Yeah. With my 30 speed, I can get up to him.
Well, we're gonna have to roll initiative before you get to them.
Ah, why are you at it?
Yeah.
Because you're not stealthy,
Because
bitch.
you were
Stealthy
balls.
just
Yeah.
fall
So
in the
you open
door.
the door, they're immediately gonna turn around.
And you guys
then
have trust
combat
issues
begins.
about me.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're doing an initiative because I haven't done anything.
I gotta save him.
I got a 19.
I got a 20.
Just save those for me for a
I
second.
got a 20 actually.
Plus my initiative, I got a 25.
I got a. Plus my initiative is a 4.
got a 20.
Wow.
Is that? I gotta leave it.
Sorry, it took me a minute. I want to make sure I did it smarter this time. You, sir, are first.
Right. So.
Just stay put.
Right. I'm just gonna stay.
And just because in the act of running up to them is when they turned around and initiative started, we'll move you back just a couple spaces.
Wow.
Because they saw you coming.
They saw you
Because you
coming.
chose not
No,
to.
you're
You
not that
chose to
quick.
just jump the door open.
I know I'm under.
Plus, you smell like death halfway up. You didn't wash anything off.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually just gonna stay here.
Although he was
and
trying
make
to do
sure
like
snow
I'm
is
just
okay.
like, you gotta bathe in ass.
I'm not moving.
All right. You're not doing anything.
Nope.
'Cause he's a dick.
I may actually do a perception check.
Okay.
On what?
For what? What are you looking for?
Just in the room. I'm just surveying.
We've already proceeded.
The doors have been shot straight open. I'm just gonna perception check the room.
You got
It's an 11 plus my perception, which is a. I think it's a 5. Perception is a 6, so 17. So
Okay.
I'm just from where I am. I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yep.
And I'm just doing a perception check on the room.
Okay. You don't notice anything unusual other than the goblins that were talking to the statue.
Okay.
Oh, they were talking
I'm
to us.
attacking the goblin.
Yeah, I asked him not to move, but
Oh well, the goblins actually.
because I
Cool.
because I speak Goblin.
So
Ask them to.
I asked him, don't move. I was like, please don't charge him.
here.
Yeah, relax.
I'm an
And
elf,
he's gonna
not a
go ahead and
tiefling.
take a shot
I'm
at
really good at
the
predicting the dragons action.
barbarian.
We know
Right,
him
he's
longer.
a barbarian
We
too.
know he's gonna like just attack everything that comes at us.
So down.
16 to your armor class.
Are you still covered in water?
Oh,
That's
I'm at a 14.
sucks. You're
That's
dead.
a hit.
Yeah.
Damage.
Get
Good.
the syrup.
Good
Wait, did you even restock your syrup?
job.
yeah.
4 damage.
So I'm at a 10.
His thing is going up
All right.
and down.
And then now it's your turn.
Can't you
sir.
just type in the bonus?
I just do it like that.
Yeah.
I'm attacking the one right in front of me.
Okay. You gonna move up
Yeah.
to him? Okay.
Man.
You gonna use rough?
Yeah, I said that I was.
Roof.
I said that I was
It's like a
switching to
broom.
him.
I have a question about his axe. If he keeps the name, does it keep its stats? Or if he changes the name, will it affect it?
He would have to commune and like kind of spend time studying it for an hour to.
We're gonna just call it what
He
it
needs
was.
bombs with his weapon.
I guess. I have questions about his axe. I'll learn.
Why do you want people to lick shit?
He said it was blue. I want to know if it's cold.
But he's cold
I'm
blooded.
holding it.
It won't be
Could
good
be
for him.
cold. You're cold-blooded. You just adapt to it.
Cold blooded.
5?
You need to stop rolling
No.
it there.
That has to be changed. I don't like
That's not that's fault. That was there.
Well, no.
No, it
this-
stops it.
This stops it. Yeah.
So
that's-
it stops from
So
moving.
roll it on top, or don't throw it as far.
There you go. I'll watch. I'll save you.
Control your die.
14
Plus
plus the 9.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then you do your D12 plus. What does it say to add to your damage? Would be yep. There you go. One more. Your great axe
It's a D12. It's a plus 5.
plus 5, so you'd actually do plus 7.
Okay.
Jesus.
It's a 10, so it's a 17.
Okay. So you take a small hit from the goblin that shot a bow at you, but kind of shrug it off as you charge up to the larger goblin, and with a mighty swing, end up smashing the goblin directly in its chest, and it kind of bounces off of the statue behind it, and you can see blood just kind of already pouring out of its body. It's severely wounded.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
kill.
Good job.
This one's next.
Good job.
That would be the very thing he just hit.
Let's do this.
It's
Be
like
payback's a
revenge.
bitch.
Okay. So it's going to
What are you at,
obviously
10?
Of
retaliate.
course.
What are you at? 10?
Yes, he's at 10.
Just can't roll 11.
Rolls a 14 again.
And then next one's with disadvantage. Right? Okay. 15, is that a hit?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, she has 2 hits.
Wow, we were right.
You want me to die for some reason.
I know. I just
told
know
you
how
not
you
to
play the
move.
game.
I told you not to
I'm
move.
good.
He gets bonus.
That's 9 damage.
I'm at 1.
Damn, son.
So, although the goblin itself is severely wounded and blood is just kind of almost gushing out of its body, it has no trouble whatsoever taking 2 small and quick swipes at you, and ends up doing quite a bit of damage.
You weren't even blinded by his blood. He just got you.
Somebody's gonna have to distract the little one.
This would be a persuasion
me?
check.
Yep.
So I have 30 feet. So I was.
Hey.
Am I at the edge or am I on this one?
Hey,
I hear here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Malbone, you speak gnome, don't you?
I speak
I speak
Orcish, Goblin.
Or yeah, goblin. You speak goblin, right?
Yep.
You should try and do a persuasion check.
15.
See if you can get him to go away.
He
Or
has,
maybe at
he has
least
charisma.
right. He has a ton of charisma.
Come here. I can attack.
He's
Straight
failing.
attack him, right?
I recommend that you
With your bow, yeah, absolutely.
maybe try talking to them.
You can
Past that, they're already shooting.
you can
No,
attack
no, no. They're
whichever
shooting
one
at
you
the
want.
dragon.
But
If
they're
you
also
can
my favorite enemy too, so I get bonus against them.
Oh, yes, you do.
Nah, he's gonna go for the kill.
I know he's gonna go for the kill. No one wants to think about this tactically at all.
They were talking to the statue. He could talk to the statue afterwards.
Well,
If
he
it's
can talk to
speaking,
them, and if they can,
Goblin.
Damn it.
right?
You
and
can speak Goblin to the damn statue.
right, or he can speak Goblin to them and see if they can at least give us and be like, just be like, hey, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. Dragons are stupid.
Listen,
Like
They've been capturing people, and we just found a vat of body parts. I don't
they're not
think
my
they're
body
gonna-
parts. I'll be okay.
Just because your body
you
parts are
just
splattered
found a
on top.
script.
Right, mine are upstairs, so I'm fine.
Next to the
You-
other goblins.
You
that we had to
just
fight
found a
off.
script saying
Oh.
that they're skinning kids.
Right, and
wait,
so
wait, no.
and
No,
dragons
we're
kill
not-
people.
What is it?
At least we don't skin them.
We could
No,
try
you just
capturing
eat
one of
them.
them. We don't have to kill it. We could try capturing it.
I'm just saying is that we don't necessarily need
So
Hey,
the
quick
favorite
question.
enemy is specific to like tracking them.
Oh, so
Am
I'm anything
I
about against fighting
losing
against
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wouldn't
or-
make a difference in the attack.
Those pictures
You
have
try,
mustaches
go
on
for
it.
it.
They have
One has a
mustaches.
You need to capture?
unibrow.
Yeah, they do. I noticed that
It's
earlier.
11.
Okay. That's it. Just 11.
That's,
Do you
do
get
I
bonus?
hit?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I got your stuff right here. My bad.
Everybody
Leaving you
kill
hanging.
And then that's
Plus
plus what?
I'm not the DM.
5. And which one are you attacking?
The one that has the bow. The other one.
Okay, that is a hit. You can roll for damage,
Which is a D6.
which would be a D6 plus
2, I think, right? Or
3.
3? 5, so that's 8.
Perfect. So,
Is that?
Which one did you kill?
The little one.
Live a little one.
Describe it.
Shot it straight to the eye. Quick and clean.
okay. So you rush into the room very quickly, determine who your target's going to be, and in one smooth motion, pull a bow from your quiver, draw, and release.
I shot a bow from my quiver.
Pull a arrow from your quiver. It's 1 o'clock, whatever. Pull an arrow from your quiver,
I'm winded.
and
Just imagine me with a quiver filled with different bows.
yeah, that would be weird. And just as the goblin turns its attention from the dragonborn and looks your way, the arrow goes directly into its eye, and it falls back like a
Ragdoll.
ragdoll.
I like
Okay.
Don't forget your arrow.
I
Now,
know.
whose turn is it?
It is
It's
now
Adam's.
the gnome.
Gnome.
Stones.
Gaston.
Hey,
I don't think he
Gaston.
can't run to you, buddy.
no. That's not what I was gonna say. Go into the room
Okay, so you're telling him what to do.
and tell him to stand down.
I don't speak.
He doesn't speak Goblin.
He
The
does.
other one does.
Tell him to fucking just stand
No,
down.
it's not his turn anymore because he decided
I'm not
to
talking to
shoot
John.
All right.
Sam. He can't
So
speak Goblin.
I'm still here, and so this is the one that died.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's still hiding behind your fat ass.
Remember,
Yeah.
your text doesn't phase me. Remember.
So you can throw a dart. If you get close enough.
Between the legs.
Just throw a dart.
All right, so I'm gonna go my 5 spaces.
Your
You
dragon,
You could have just went in the angle and had a better angle.
your dragon is done.
Hey, that's a straight shot. It doesn't phase you. It goes right through your legs. I can hit that. Goblins are about my height, right? They're a little bit shorter.
That
Yeah.
one's a bigger one,
They're
though.
terribly
It's bigger
big.
than you are.
I don't. So
You can make a shot at that. That's
I can make a shot at that.
Go for his eye.
Just don't roll a 1.
Go for it to get there.
got a 12. And then what's my bonus for that? It's athletics or no?
Would it be dexterity?
No,
it's your
weapons.
Oh,
Yeah, no, go back.
for my actions.
Yep, for your actions.
So
Your attack with your staff, which you probably still didn't equip.
well, no, since
You're
I'm
trying to
still
throw it
I'm
with the
still a
dart.
little
Oh,
bit
you're
of
doing the
distance,
dart. That's
so
right.
I gotta throw a dart. So my dart's is a hit plus 6.
Okay, so that's 16.
No, I rolled a 12, so
It's an
that
18.
Oh,
18.
okay, sorry. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, so then I do 1d4 plus 4. That's
You
5.
know, it's a 5.
Uh,
Oh yes.
Cinco la
So as I come in through there,
Technically, not really.
I throw my dart underhanded,
Maybe.
just
Could have missed.
going underneath your
They
loincloth,
didn't
going
even
through,
touch.
getting him right through the open wound, getting him right into the heart.
okay, yeah, and then as the dart kind of buries itself into the chest of the goblin, it doesn't even have a death cry or anything. It just drops lifeless to the ground.
You're welcome.
Cool.
I'm not saying thank
I'm
you.
gonna pick up my arrow.
I'm gonna drink a potion.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, Snow's gonna step up. Well, before you do that, let me see what I can do to help you.
Snow.
Cool.
I'm gonna go get my dart out of that heart chest.
I got my arrow back. I got 19. Oh, sorry. He's saying over here. That's where you got it.
Ooh.
Why'd you get a couple out right
And while he heals you, do we get anything else from the goblins?
there? Never been to them.
Can we lose
Oh,
something?
Okay, so Snow's gonna walk up to you and place his hands on your chest and cast Cure Wounds. So that's 1d8 plus 3.
touching.
Missing this the 8.
Yeah, it should be like a.
So
Yep.
technically, my quarterstaff is a 5 foot reach.
The 5.
Nice. So you can regain 8 hit points.
So you line here, and they have to be at this square.
Oh,
Just the
okay.
square next to you.
Woo!
Can I just still use my health?
If you want to,
my
yeah.
potion, to go back to.
What are you at
Hold
now?
on. I didn't think I was at a 14 at full health.
You are.
Yeah.
No, but you've been taking hits, so you went
Your
down.
full health is
14's full health for you. Yeah. Yeah, because some of them are we like 9 or something.
Mine's 10.
That sucks for you guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my. I'm just gonna go back to a 14.
Okay.
I'll use my potion.
So that's
Equipment.
you roll for that still though.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Which one?
D4 twice, and then add 2 to it.
2, 4, 6. So I was at a 9.
So yeah, that puts you at full health.
Yeah. Then I could go and use.
Wait, why is he going?
You're just healing.
No.
Yeah, battle's
everything's
over.
dead already.
No,
You did
everybody's dead.
nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
You literally
nothing.
just
You
stayed
checked
back.
a room that I'd already checked.
I was simply.
Did nothing.
So
legit
we
nothing.
all loot the
I tried to
goblins.
help, but
No,
someone
you
charged
did-
in.
So the 2 people that
Oh.
speak gnome, can they speak
No
to the
one's
statue?
Goblin.
Goblin. I know they're so
Wait,
closely
but-
related.
Guys, before we speak to this statue, can we check for stuff that we can loot? Like, do the
Can I loot
goblins
the
have
body?
any gold or treasure or anything?
Yeah. Who's looting? Make a perception check.
I'll loot my goblin that I just took the dart out.
the goblin that was in front of me.
That's where you're
The one I just
I got
killed?
19.
I rolled a 7 plus 5, so I'm at.
I got a 6.
I got a 13
You loot the damn body.
And you had a 19.
plus
Okay.
my 4
So other than just having some weapons that are not on par with what normal adventurers would have, the ranger going through a hidden pocket on the goblin, the larger one, notices another note in the same hand from the special one that was found at the desk.
Whoa, we can't say special one.
Oh, that took me way too long.
Like you
And-
said, it's the one in the morning.
And it simply says Citadel of Ice.
So we gotta go to that citadel
wait.
from before. So he found an axe, I found a note.
Did I find anything? I had like a I had a
You found the note.
No, that's what I was
No, you didn't
describing.
find shit.
Oh,
I found
it's
the
a general. Okay.
Yeah.
I was the one that came out the best in this.
What are you talking about? I found y'all.
Because he got the.
I got the weapon.
I found a
He
group
needed
of
help.
people.
I got a note.
You blew someone up.
I found y'all either way.
We hogtied you.
I didn't.
I ain't even holding it against you anymore.
There was something.
Yeah.
I saw it again. Do we need to roll
It's
again?
been too long already.
Exactly, it's been too long.
Roll for perception. This is the most perception we rolled of all the time.
Can you?
You're
The
doing
people
well.
speak to the damn.
Okay.
They're gonna speak to the statue.
I'll speak to the statue.
Okay.
So I gotta roll for it?
No, you don't have to roll.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna be like in front of it. And is it an eagle or what's the statue look like?
Oh yeah. I promise I'm gonna get better at this. So the statue itself is, kind of like what you would see in a typical angelic posture. Wings, benevolent-looking face, carved out of stone. The detail on the feathers is pretty good, but the detail on the body itself is, not as good. It seems like someone was
Been there for a while.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just read
Oh man, that was a
ask
lot. Really just
what
came in.
was going on here.
Like all of that was came into my nose all at once. The fan was turning in the midst of you doing it, and you just like just
Shit happens, bro.
Ask the right
No,
Do
question.
you know the muffin man? I repeat the riddle.
From before.
Yeah, ending, beginnings, nothing stops. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you need me to tell you what the riddle is?
No, did
You
you?
No, for the love of God,
Does someone want to try and roll an intelligence check to see if
Yes.
they can remember it?
no. What is
Thor.
D20?
I will. 7.
What I rolled?
5.
6.
Nine.
Ah!
Hey, wait.
It's the
My
D20,
intelligence
right?
gets a bonus too.
yeah, so was mine.
I rolled a 2-4.
I'm actually at a 3.
That's
I
a
have a negative
10?
1 intelligence.
I am
I need my dice back.
That's a 10
I went too
plus.
far
You struggle so much with this.
I'm at a +4 for my intelligence. Something
It's his
like that.
age.
11.
Intelligence?
And
It's his age.
he
Wait.
rolled 10.
I rolled a 10. My what's intelligence?
Your intelligence is that
Ah,
+2.
Plus
Is
2,
it 12?
so it's a 12.
Hold up.
None of us.
Is a fucking tape player in it? I
Oh
really
no,
haven't
it's
seen
just a
one of
little
these.
thing that holds your
Oh,
phone.
I was gonna say. I ain't seen one of these in ages.
Yeah, I had another soundboard, and I completely. It's too late now, but next session for sure. Where is
Listen,
this?
it's your folks. I didn't want to be on my knees anymore. They're
Here's
not
what
used
you
to all
said.
that action.
I
So
told you to
I
get a
just-
pillow.
You don't want to be.
You
I
gotta
just
get
lay
good,
down.
son.
I just lay down.
So you do recall a little bit of it, but unfortunately not the entire thing.
That's fine, I remember the end.
The end of it is yet ends all that begins.
I'm just gonna shout death again. Death.
Okay.
In
Silence. There's nothing that happens after you say
That means no.
Okay, one of you guys that speaks Goblin, I need you to say death.
Again, you're met with silence.
You
Nothing.
motherfucker. Okay, I'm.
So that
Alright.
means no.
Wait.
So all that
Is
begins
there-
does not end, but it ends all that begins.
Comma?
That's not.
Oh, you're met with silence. I'm sorry.
God damn it! I rub his belly.
The
Statue's belly.
God,
It hasn't been touched in a while. No.
That didn't mean no more.
No, that's.
Oh, no,
that's
At this
someone.
point, Snow steps
It's
up and says,
blowing into me.
"What exactly are we doing?"
Nah, bro.
No, wait.
Statue's talking.
Right. Is it talking to
Snow,
us?
Are
was
you-
the statue talking, or were the goblins talking?
Well, the
The goblins are
are
talking to the
the
statues
statue.
now.
I thought they were talking to each other.
Wait, can we inspect the statue? See if maybe it might just move and. there might
Well,
be
what
a
are you
thing?
looking for?
See
Can I
if there's
just
like a
smash
secret
the damn
stairs underneath
statue?
it or something, or like a.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Make a
behind it.
perception check.
Can I just smash the statue?
No.
I got a 16.
Plus your perception is.
I don't think I have. I mean, I don't think I got anything for it, but.
Oh, damn it! You gotta remind me.
You do get stuff.
Oh.
You do. Hang on. Takes me a minute to get to this.
Doesn't have. If I get stuff for perception, you do. Because I think perception is like your wisdom plus it. So it's like wisdom is
Perception, you get plus 30. So what was
Oh,
it?
plus
So I'm on a 19 with the plus 3.
19. So you actually do a really good check, looking everywhere around the statue, looking for hidden seams, any sort of air movement, even to see if there's any sort of entrance. And unfortunately, it seems that there's nothing.
I'm gonna smash the damn statue.
Okay, you can make an attack against it.
I'm just playing in my nature. I'm a barbarian.
Yes, you are.
Why does your person move so much?
Because he's getting away from anything.
Some restless.
I'm at a 20.
Okay. You take a swing at it, and you can tell that you kind of chipped a little bit out of the statue itself, but it doesn't look like it's done any serious damage.
Yeah, we should
Oh,
probably
he's strong now?
I feel like we should just leave.
All that for a chip?
Wait.
I can't use my lightning breath.
We
What
can do a
about
short
the
rest
Actually, yeah.
the
Let's,
decaying water?
You
wait.
want to splash water on this thing?
I mean,
No.
Baptize
How
in
about we
death
take a
juice?
break? Take a short rest.
What if this room is on it?
Because he wants to learn more
We'll
about
figure,
Cool
we'll
thing
figure
is-
it out.
If you guys makes you feel any better, my short rests aren't actually short rests, and I'm still aware of what's going on around us. So
Well, if you know what's going on around us, does anything
No,
happen?
while we
no,
take a
while
short
you
break.
take a short rest,
I mean,
I'm
nothing
basically your
happened.
watchdog.
But like, no, that's what I mean. Like, if it has something to do with the riddle, like, death is usually something decaying, and there's a whole pool of decay.
So you want to go splash some death juice on it. Go
Okay.
pick it up in your hands, walk it back, and splash it on.
Put
Well,
it in your canteen.
Technically,
I got
there
a
some
pot.
death
You can
juice
fill
still
it up.
on
It
him.
probably fell off when he was running.
You heard me?
Hmm?
I got a pot.
That's right.
Yeah,
He
pot.
has heal the frying pan.
Can you get your pot and just fill it up? Because
No,
I still gotta have some of that
I'll
holy water.
give you the pot, and you do.
You already walked in it. You might as well just go get it now.
But he's the one that wants to throw
You're
the
right.
water.
Fine. Can I do that, Brandon?
What are you trying to do, sir?
I have
If
a
he gives
pot.
me his pot, can I go and get some of that
Death juice.
Death juice and splash it on the
Yeah,
on that
sure,
statue? All right, I don't need to roll on it.
No.
All right, I go get some death juice, splash on the statue, and say, "How you like me now?"
The statue has some of that horrible concoction dripping, but again,
You're
there's
just
nothing.
slowly
There's
sliding down.
there's no reaction.
You gotta
nothing
find a way to
happens.
clean that pot before you give it back to me.
I give it to the full elf and say, "Work your magic."
Give it back.
Just pee in it.
Don't even take it.
Instant sanitize. So is there nothing special about this room or the statue?
Wait, what about the notes?
Everything
What
you
about
guys
the
have done
notes
so
on
far hasn't gotten
Do
any
everything
results.
Alright.
God damn it. I mean, it sounded like we were kind of close to the riddle. Why didn't you write it down, damn it?
Yeah, it's not like I said to.
Do I
write
look
it
like I
down.
carry paper? I know there's paper on the table. You
I
want to
know.
write it on that paper?
I know it's crazy how I suggested it, and yet no one did it. Cool guys.
Like we all carry paper on us. We're adventurers. We don't write. Okay, so
Right on the time.
what's
Oh,
lighting the
oh.
room?
All that ends has a beginning. Did I get that first part right? All that ends has a beginning, and all beginnings have an end or something.
What begins has an end, and what ends has no beginning.
Good job, guys.
Nothing happens.
God damn it! This statue's stupid. I
Hold
want to pee
on,
on it.
hold on. What is it?
What is what?
The riddle?
We're trying to remember.
He's trying to not give
The
it.
voice is gone, and none of us rolled
All
it
that
high enough.
ends has a beginning, and what begins has an end.
No, it's the other way around. What begins has an end, and what ends has no beginning.
No, that one's wrong. I know that's wrong for sure.
Life! Take life and got
No, it's not life.
Nothing happens.
me.
Oh, crazy.
By the way, what is lighting in this room?
It's like,
Nothing.
Just a couple of torches.
dude, what's
on
funny,
the
it's
ends
like
of the
level.
walls.
Spell it backwards, it's level. That's fuck the riddle is.
Level.
I just pick up
No.
a goblin and start beating.
That's
Spell level backwards.
With
Level.
what?
Just
What does
beating
it
the
spell?
statue with the dead
No, but
goblin.
the riddle was
What I'm
death
saying-
originally.
You're adding some blood to the.
Yeah,
to the
I'm just
block.
pissed off.
You're thinking way too much into the riddle.
That's what
About
we-
life and
riddle-
death.
Should have fucking wrote it down.
I'm gonna grab some
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and
Bro, do
take
you
that.
have any spells?
Not currently. I kind
He's
of
got
lost all my magic.
Can you feel magic?
I lost it all on the way here.
He has
You
no magic
smash your
abilities.
little
Hold on.
diamond
No,
against it.
I'm not
All
smashing
that ends has a beginning, and
I don't think it begins at all. I think it's what has.
What begins has an end.
What begins but has no end yet ends that has that ends all that begins.
it's in one of the letters in the fucking word.
No, it isn't. The answer to that riddle is death.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was. That's how we got through
So I opened the
the
door.
That's how we got you that.
I said death outside, out
That's
loud.
how we got you that treasure.
Yeah, the moment you
Then
guys.
why are we repeating this fucking riddle?
Because
if we already
that's
answered
your
it?
statue.
Because y'all kept saying it wrong, and so Brent was just like, nah, that
You
doesn't
get no
sound right.
reaction.
I just said it right. You're
Can I-
welcome.
Can I just ask
Again,
the statue really
dragon.
nicely to say something?
Nothing happens.
What a douche.
So, when
I'm
I
gonna
said
walk away.
when I said it right, did nothing happen?
Nothing happened.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna leave.
I'm
it
gonna go
alone.
ahead and take your pot that you have in your hands. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I'm gonna scoop up some of this blood from the goblins off the ground, and I'm going to pour it onto the altar.
Okay. Nothing happens.
God damn it! All right, I'm done.
See, it was the same idea.
I'm done.
Does the barn guy have any ideas?
I'm done.
He also was, for those who were looking at him, was putting his hand over his face and like
Oh.
kind of looked like he was trying to remember as well, and unfortunately couldn't remember enough to.
I play a sweet tune that brings the magic
no,
back
shh.
into his mind. Is that an altar?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, I put the X on the altar.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I pick it up and I leave.
Right.
Wait. Is the old since I am a monk and I have a like
The more you talk, the closer I get
religion,
towards this door.
my knowledge of religion, does
Dragon, are you
knowledge
coming?
play into
I'm
factor for
coming.
the altar?
All right.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll and do a religion check.
It's a good thing I'm not a religious person.
I got 11, and then it's been so long.
That's how I feel about us being in this room.
That's how I'm not.
Plus 6, so it makes it 17.
17. So, upon further study, looking at the statue, you can tell that your first initial instincts of looking at it, thinking that it looked angelic, were wrong. It actually looks a bit more demonic, and that's where some of the features, the feathers themselves, the detail on that on the wings, remains true. But looking at the body structure and the face structure, actually seems a bit more like a demonic statue as opposed to an
Does
angelic.
anybody of us speak demon?
Yes.
I do.
Start saying
that's
some
what
dialect and demon.
No, I speak abyssal.
I speak demonic.
Well,
So,
run your mouth.
Speak
You're
your tongues.
asking me to do that?
Yes.
So walk your happy ass over here. You ain't done nothing else. Speak to the statue. Wait.
Oh, wait,
while,
no.
While he's doing that, can I pick up a goblin's
I
body,
speak
just lay it on the altar, and just stab it 2
Yeah,
times?
sure.
I'm sorry, guys. I speak Draconic, not.
Demonic.
Can I revive one of
What?
these elves? I mean, these
You
fucking
a
goblins.
barbarian. You ain't no
No, they
player.
are dead.
What if we call out the name for Malik?
You wrote that down, but you didn't write down the word.
Nothing happens.
Damn it!
What about
I
the
am getting
goblin
further
body?
away from this room.
Hold
Nothing
on.
happens.
Do we have to leave through this room, or can we just go
I'm
around?
just going back upstairs.
Well, you guys tell me what you want to do.
I want to find the shit that's in this room.
I'm further away from you guys than I should be.
That's how you've been the whole damn game.
No, I was really
Yes.
close. for a
No, you've
moment.
done nothing.
Because we tied you.
Right, you guys hogtied me. Do you really think I want to help you?
Well, you exploded.
I helped you with the poem upstairs,
You
and I got the dragon and axe. So
You
you're welcome.
exploded our dear great friend Bubbles.
And in contrast to that, I gave you
That was
guys
his name,
an
right?
axe.
His name was Horse something.
Horses.
The whores. You killed our whores.
So,
Way better than this druid. that
okay,
doesn't show
so,
anyone.
no, okay, guys, we gotta really come up with a plan here. We're stuck.
I'm
So-
Did he
leaving.
try? Did you speak demon to it?
I don't speak
No,
demon.
He doesn't
he
speak
He
demon.
I
doesn't-
speak dragon.
Yeah,
Snow raises his hand.
you speak demon?
Okay. Fucking
No, I'm just wondering what we're looking for.
treasure,
The exit.
secrets, meaning of life.
All right, I leave
You
this.
did a very good job looking around the room. I don't.
There's nothing in this room.
There's nothing in this room. The dragon is now also outside of the room. And we're leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
At
I
this
do-
point, we're like further away.
I
from
do a
you.
last hurrah. I empty my bladder upon the statue, and I dip out.
I'm gonna
Oh,
wait.
okay.
These
What do you
two
feed
figures
on it?
by this to the left and right of the statue.
I swear to
There's,
God.
there's small statues that are clearly demonic.
Okay. Do they look like they can be moved?
They look like they're cemented to the ground, much like the larger one in the middle.
So,
So the
as my
smallest
final
person-
act, he pissed on it. I'm
Did
gonna
it
go
do
to one of the
anything?
small ones. I'm gonna take a shit on it and I'm gonna leave.
Okay, so you shit on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
then
then
I'm
you-
gonna just dodge
Yeah.
out of that before I get shit on me.
Okay.
Come on, Snow.
All right. And,
Leaving.
The snow
all
comes.
right. So what are you guys doing? Are you?
We're
gonna end
tracking our way back out.
We
You're
are
leaving, okay.
leaving.
We should end it.
Do the outro.
Do that? Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been episode
Something.
Sorry, insert number here later when I review. Been Zord 13.
Through here.
Adantron.
Osiris Gaming.
Something.
Abraxas.
And we'll catch you guys on the next episode, everybody. Peace.
Deuces.